Hey ladies, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into feminine energy, self-worth, and how to live a life full of purpose and confidence. Today's topic is one I know will resonate with so many of you: how to stop devaluing yourself and break free from desperate behaviors that lower your worth. This is a powerful conversation that every high-value woman needs to have. And we're going to touch on Kayla Nicole's recent interview with Angel Reese, where her past dating behaviors come across as desperate and low value. So get comfortable because we're going to dive deep into how you can reclaim your power, raise your standards, and start attracting the love in life you deserve. Ladies, let's start with the basics. When I talk about devaluing yourself, I mean allowing others, especially men, to treat you in ways that don't reflect your true worth. Think about times when you settled for less than you deserved, overextended yourself emotionally or physically, or compromised your standards just to keep someone in your life. That's what devaluing yourself looks like. And let me tell you, it's a habit that slowly chips away at your confidence and your sense of self-worth. And I know this happens to the best of us. We often confuse love with sacrifice, thinking that if we just give a little more, bend a little further, the relationship will work out. But the truth is, the more you overextend yourself without reciprocity, the more you signal to the world and to that man that you don't believe you're worthy of more. And that, ladies, is when devaluation begins. Recently, Kayla Nicole opened up in an interview about her past dating life, and she described some behaviors that, when you look closely, really come off as desperate and low value. Kayla mentioned how she would do whatever it took to keep a man, overgiving, ignoring red flags, and trying so hard to prove that she was worthy of love. Now, don't get me wrong. Kayla is beautiful, successful, and intelligent, but like many women, she found herself compromising her own self-worth just to hold on to relationships that did not honor her. And that's a pattern we see all too often, right? We've all been in situations where we're doing too much to hold on to something that isn't reciprocating. Maybe you've been that woman who's texting first all the time, rearranging your schedule to be available, or giving emotionally and financially to someone who isn't investing back into you. But ladies, when you do this, it doesn't make you look more valuable. It really makes you look desperate. And it's time to flip that script and start showing up as a woman who knows her worth. Ladies, let's be real here. Desperation lowers your value, not just in the eyes of men, but in your own eyes too. When you're constantly chasing after someone, you're sending the message that you don't think you're good enough without them. And ladies, men can sense this energy. They're naturally drawn to women who are confident, who don't need to beg for attention, who value themselves enough to walk away when they're not being treated right. Desperation can show up in different ways: over texting, being too available, over compromising, or staying in relationships where you're not valued, staying in relationships way too long. You need to know when it's time to exit stage left. And when you allow these behaviors, it chips away at your own self-esteem. You start wondering, why doesn't he appreciate me? But the real question is, why aren't you appreciating yourself enough to stop tolerating these behaviors? Okay, here's the hard truth. Desperate behavior pushes people away. Men in particular are repelled by desperation because it signals that you're not operating from a place of confidence. Instead of drawing them closer, it makes them lose respect for you. They see that they don't have to work hard for your affection because you're giving it freely, even when they haven't earned it. This is why we end up feeling hurt and disappointed. We think that by giving more, we'll eventually win their love and commitment. But it works in reverse. The more you overextend, the more they pull away, leaving you feeling empty and undervalued. It's a cycle that repeats until you decide that you're worth more. And that's what we're going to do today. Now let's get into the practical steps to shift from desperate to high value behavior. This is where you take your power back, ladies. Number 1, stop chasing, start attracting. High value women never chase. They set their standards, focus on their lives, and let the right man pursue them. Attraction is rooted in feminine energy, in being confident and open, but also selective about who you let into your life. You don't have to go out of your way to make someone see your value. They'll see it when you stand firm in who you are. Number 2, set clear boundaries. Boundaries are essential to self-respect. When you have standards and enforce them, you attract people who respect you. And anyone who doesn't respect your boundaries will naturally fall away, which is exactly what you want. Remember, boundaries protect your energy and keep you aligned with your worth. Number 3, take aligned action. You have to demonstrate your self-worth through action. That means walking away from situations that do not serve you, refusing to entertain men who give you crumbs, and only investing in relationships where you are valued and respected. Action speaks louder than words, and when you act like a woman who knows her worth, you start attracting relationships that reflect that. Number 4, heal the desperation wound. Desperation often comes from a place of unhealed wounds, fear of being alone, fear of being abandoned, or needing external validation. This is where you find ladies who are unable to fall for the guy that is reciprocating the energy that she actually deserves for the man that she's more so attracted to, that is not treating her the way she deserves. Ladies, we have to get out of that masculinity and start falling into our divine feminine essence and stop being attracted to men just because of what their physical physique looks like. Your attraction to men needs to be based on his attraction and ability and what he can do and how he treats you. We need to start switching it up, changing your mindset, getting out of survival mode, getting out of that masculinity, and learning how to bask in the greatness of your divine femininity. To heal your desperation wound, you need to take time to reflect on why you've allowed yourself to settle in the past. Is there a part of you that doesn't believe you deserve more? Once you heal those parts of yourself, you'll find it easier to let go of behaviors that devalue you. Ladies, your feminine energy is sacred. Not everyone deserves access to it. Protecting your energy means being selective about who you let into your life, your heart, and your space. You have to guard your peace because not everyone has good intentions. There are people who will drain your energy, take advantage of your kindness, or simply not appreciate what you bring to the table. And that's okay because those people aren't meant for you. But ladies, I want you to remember this. You are the prize. You don't have to chase, you don't have to overgive, and you do not have to settle. Stop devaluing yourself and watch how the right people, those who truly respect and value you, will show up in your life. It's time to shift from desperate to high value. You deserve a love and a life that matches the greatness inside of you. So that's it, ladies. That's what I have for you today. I want to thank you so much for watching. And if this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on feminine energy, self-worth, and living a life full of purpose. Remember, you are worthy of the best always. Until next time, stay confident, stay radiant, and alluring.